Hi guys, it's Granny Tana speaking. Welcome to this FS22 Hinterland farm building video. In this video I'll build the farm for Hinterland for my upcoming Map Hinterland in-game. Before I build all the buildings, this tiny house and some sheds and a silo and so that all fit together, and then I placed them in Giants Editor and I thought, oh, it looks so plain, too plain. And then I thought about how can I do it to make it more cozy, and I got the silly idea to place the farm in in-game mode. Even if it's more difficult to build in in-game mode, if you have placed it and you don't like it, you can't just push and pull it around, but you have to buy a new one. But I have enough money, and maybe it's because I'm used to build farms in in-game mode. But in the end it worked out fine, and I'm really happy with the result. It's much nicer than before, and I have the place to enough place to place a cow barn, what I just did. And yeah, now it still looks rather plain and empty, but you will see in the rest of this video that I decorated with some greenery and some trees and so, and later I will add some benches and maybe a firewood stack and things like that to make it even nicer. But it gained already a lot of coziness. What you can't see now, because this is before all the decoration stuff, but it's more together. So we had in the beginning, what you didn't see because I started with an empty farm, it was not enough buildings for the place, and I already thought, maybe I have enough place for a cow barn, and indeed I had. And now I'm thinking about where to place this silo. No place is really perfect for it, but don't worry, I will find a place. Yeah, and anyhow, this farm is just a suggestion, because you can sell everything, or you can just start as a farm manager or start from scratch without any buildings here. But I wanted to offer a set of farm buildings that is really minimalistic, with this tiny house and simple sheds and silo and all fitting together, a simple cow barn. And yes, do you know what Hinterland actually is? Maybe I should tell you. And you can see my driving test here, because I wanted to get a feeling, is enough space there to drive around with a combine, with a header attached, and then with a trailer, so no huge machinery, just normal machinery. But I thought for this it should be relaxed, and I decided there is more than enough space, and I can put some trees here and there. I have enough place for making it nice. Okay, now what is Hinterland? It's my upcoming map, and before I was working on my map Wunzig, and I will still go on working on it, but yeah, I wanted to make a fast map and to be ready with the map as soon as possible. That was one thing, and I always wanted to build your own map, like the No Man's Land and the Wild West and so Homeland. And then finally I decided, okay, I do it now, and I finish it as soon as possible, and then I keep on going with my map Wunzig. That will still take a while to be finished, because the Wunzig has much more details, and this is just the farm, and in the center of the not village some buildings and selling stations, and other than that only landscape. A lot of meadows and some forests and a lot of small foresty areas and some real forests and several smaller or medium-sized lakes, so that you can enjoy the landscape. But it only has 3 fields, so you can start with agriculture already, but yeah, most of the map should be developed by yourself. And yeah, I decided that I don't want to have a totally run-down farm as a starting place, and I wanted more something like a minimalistic farm with a tiny house that is still cozy and nice and clean, and all the sheds and everything. Here I make the center place for the tree in the center of the farm, and I always love this. If there is enough place for something like that, I really like it. Yeah, and I put the biggest oak tree there. Yeah, and I hope that the map will be finished rather soon. I don't know whether I can manage it still this year, but I try. Yeah, it depends on whether there are things that I can't, that I don't see yet, that will take longer than planned. But if everything works like I wanted to, I think I maybe could manage it to finish the map this year. Yeah, and I would really love to, because I'm looking forward to working on my other map as well. Yeah, and somehow I think it's a bit silly to work on 2 maps at a time, but as map building takes such a long time, for me it was somehow the right choice, because this map idea was pressing somehow. And therefore I said, okay, I started, and I just do it. And if you think this shed and this silo are too close to the field, that's what I thought too. And I already made the field a little bit smaller, that we have dirt road behind the shed and a little bit of grass for the edge of the field, so you have enough place to drive around the shed, to use it as a drive-through shed. And this helps the helper as well, because the helper can now harvest and work on the field without problems. But you can't see in this video, I'm already further ahead with my work than this video shows. Yeah, I already integrated this new farm into the Giants editor, and I went further with the decoration with small bushes and plants and stuff, and I changed this here, and here was another test whether it's still enough place for driving around, and I thought yes, it's okay. Now I buy some cows and some chickens to make it alive. Yeah, and that's it. When I make the next version, you will see the finished farm, and I hope a lot of changes in the village center area as well. Okay, I wish you a wonderful day. Thank you for watching and all the best. Till next time. Tschüss.